You got this shit knocking low.
Hey Strong Siders, we are continuing our joint by joint series. Today is fingers and wrist. Taking a look at the hand, the yellow is the tendons which attach the muscle and create a contraction so you can actually close your hand. The blue are called synovial sheets. Your tendons slide through these. The synovial fluid inside these sheets help nourish and repair your tendons. The white band that goes across over top is your carpal tunnel, which is actually a ligament that goes from bone to bone. And again, they slide through that as well. Most people have heard of the carpal tunnel because there's carpal tunnel syndrome, which affects a lot of people that work at a computer all day. Today, we're going to look at some tendon gliding exercises to help keep your wrist and fingers healthy. So whether you've had an injury or not, these are great to do before you work out, play sports, or even if you're at your desk before you type all day long. This is going to help keep everything running smooth. We want to move that tendon through its greatest range of motion. To start things off, I like to massage my forearms. This does two things. One, it helps relieve any tension that I happen to have in either my hand, my forearm, or wrist. It helps move fluids around. Plus, it also actually helps warm up the opposing arm. So the hand that I'm actually squeezing my other forearm with is all those muscles are warming up. They're getting blood flow pumped in and old fluids pushed out just by the muscle contracting. So do this on both sides, maybe spend about 30 seconds to a minute on each side. I like to spend a little bit extra time right up by the medial epicondyle, which is where I'm grinding into right now. This is where all my hand flexors attach. So if I have tension in the belly of the muscle, it's going to add to the tension in the tendons that attach all the way to the tips of my fingers. Okay, shake it out now, and then we're just going to warm up the hands a little bit more. I'm going to do some wrist circles in both directions, followed by just flexing and extending my fingers with my palms pronated and my palms supinated just to warm them up a little bit more. And then we're going to get into our tendon gliding after. Starting at the fingers, I'm going to bend just my first and second joint there of my fingers, followed by making a fist, followed by making a blade and touching the base of the heel of my hand, and then I drag my fingers all up through my palm, uncoiling them. So I'm going to do this in a bunch of different angles so that you can see them all. You can do them at a bunch of different wrist angles too. I like doing them with my forearms extended to start, and I might do them with my hands bent afterwards. Take your time doing these. You don't have to rush through. They can be very, very slow movements. As you warm up more, you can speed them up a little bit as well. Next, we're going to reach our arms forward, make sure our elbows are straight. We're going to extend our wrists back, and then we're going to maintain that wrist extension while we open and close our hands. You're going to feel a nice burn underneath. Afterwards, you're going to bend the wrist down. So we're going to flex the wrist, but my elbows are still straight, and I'm going to open and close my hands again. Next, I'm going to work into my thumb. So I'm going to create some flexion, and then I'm going to adduct my wrist to the side. I know it looks like I'm abducting, but the action is actually adduction. So next up, I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to do it with my elbows bent. So here my wrists are flexed, elbows are bent, and I'm opening and closing my hands. Then I'm going to extend my wrist with the bent elbows and open and close my hands again. You're going to feel it burn all through the wrist and the forearms through all these. You're going to find it hard to close a hand in some of the positions. So next, we're going to just finish off by bending the elbows, bending the wrist, and then extending the elbows and extending the wrist at the same time to finish off. Shake it out when it's all done. Keep your most used body part nice and healthy, and as always, stay strong, Strong Siders.